Hey, what's up everybody? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and today I'm showing you my newest custom figure. This is my second version of a Marvel Legends Magneto, clearly from the Marvel Universe, X-Men storyline. One of my favorite characters of all the Marvel characters. I really didn't like the Marvel Legends Magneto figure, and the Marvel Select one was even worse. So I made my own not too long ago. I made one, and another customer wanted one, so I made a second one. This one's slightly different. It's not exactly the same, but it is mostly the same. So there he is featuring the legendary comic book heroes Rarl, or whatever his name is. Can't pronounce that, don't even know what it is. So that's his base body from here to here. The forearms have been completely resculpted underneath the gloves, so I had to resculpt them completely. I used some Marvel Select Loki hands, because I needed some bigger hands for this guy because he's a little bit larger than your standard figure. I had to resculpt the lower legs because at the shin there is a cut in there, and I had to use, I wanted to use Wonder Man boots, so the bottom of the leg is Wonder Man boots. I resculpted the whole lower leg, and then I added the boots on top using Mr. Sinister cape straps and some sculpting clay. Same thing for the gloves. And I painted the insides of the boots and the gloves like a brighter metallic red so that it didn't look just like it was his the cloth part of his suit going through there. I don't think that is the way it should be. If it is realistically in the comics, I don't know, because there's a little bit of variation throughout the comics, but I think this is the way it should be, so that's the way I did it. And then for this belt, I just used some neoprene sheeting and cut a belt for that. We wanted to go with the plain belt this time to be a little bit more comic accurate. The cape is from the Marvel Select Magneto. It's really the only good thing aside from the helmet from that figure. Otherwise the figure is bad in all regards, I think. Like I said, the helmet's really good too. So I stole that helmet, I carved out the head that was in there, and I used the Marvel or X-Men Classics Magneto head in there after a lot of reshaping to get it to fit. I didn't really bother repainting the cape because it's the right color already. I just added some shading to it, and I repainted the collar around the top there to have it match the rest of the metallic purple. The metallic purple is a custom blend of a couple different pearls and a couple different metallic purples and reds and blues to give it the right color. And the red parts of the suit are all just dry brushed red on top of black. The helmet and the insides of the gloves have a red metallic pearl. I didn't mix that, it was already good the way it was from the bottle. So there is that. He also comes with, slightly different than the other one that I made, an energy effect. It's not quite the same. Well, it's not the same at all. I guess I shouldn't even compare them really. But it is an energy effect for Magneto. Just loop that over his hand, lay it however you want to, but then you've got the visible magnetism, if you want to call it that. However you want to do it. It can go on either hand, either way. You can put the little end on there if you want to, so he's got the curly Q facing out. Either way, I like to just leave it with this part around his wrist, kind of, and just leave it like that. Hard to see what I'm doing on camera, but you know, just something like that, so it looks like he's shooting some magnetism control over something, you know. However, he's got somewhat limited head movement due to the helmet, but it does have the forward backward, not a lot, but it is there, and then the side to sides in there. Full shoulder movement, full ab crunch, waist twist, double jointed elbows, wrist rotation. It's a wide joint set of hips, but they're not too bad of a wide joint. And then they have the thigh swivel built in there. Double jointed knee, no ankle twist, shin twist, I got rid of that. He does have the ankle, standard ankle rotation plus the ankle rocker in there. I stiffened that up a little bit, and he has a toe joint. So good spread of articulation. Gave him a little flight stand thing just to get him off the ground just a little bit, so that he's up there above the rest of the Legends figures. However you want to display him, he'll be levitating just a little bit. You don't need him flying up way too high. And then if you wanted to pose him shooting his magnetism, I know he doesn't shoot it, I'm just calling it that because that's what I feel like calling it. It doesn't matter what I call it. So however you want to pose that, you know, whatever. So it looks like he's controlling Wolverine or somebody way down below him, or not, whatever, you know. Pose him however you want, that's the way it is. But there is my take on Marvel Legends Magneto. I absolutely love the character, and I'm very pleased with how the figure turned out. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and stay tuned for more video reviews and some more custom figures, and in the meantime, keep collecting.